Hey guys, it's Rednecks Does It Better. And today I'll be doing a review over my Polaris Sportsman 2017. And it currently has $5,938 miles. So basically 6,000 miles. Well guys, if I'm being straight truthful about this four-wheeler, I had problems since day one. Took it out for a ride, and I think by the end of the week, I had 380 some miles. And both the front axles gave out, not slinging mud, nothing like that. These gave out, and so did the front diff. So I had it warranted, and Polaris replaced my front diff and my axles. Now, they got quite a bit of room in them, but 6,000 miles. And another major problem these four-wheelers have is charging system. They originally run down through there, and they get shorted out. So if you have a Polaris Sportsman, you need to replace your box, run it up. Best way to do it. And also, changing the battery on this thing, absolutely ridiculous. They couldn't put it at the seat like a Honda, or they can't put it right there like the relocation kits move it right there. Just overall ridiculous in that department. But I don't want to give you the badge about this thing right off the back. One Pro. For its size, it's powerful. For a 570cc motor, spanks a Honda all day long, and spanks a K&M, H8 all day long, and busts a lot of racing four-wheelers. Another good thing, belt life. I've only had to change 2 belts, 3 belts that are 6,000 miles. And honestly, they all went bad because of me doing stupid stuff. And another problem I have, Polaris, give us some metal racks from the factory. Plastic, it's unusable. I'm either having to take stuff and strap it down right here to my light bar, or I'm trying to use these little tabs, which wasn't even there to begin with. I had to take this off and flip it around, and those are the tabs. They was on the bottom here. The exhaust. This is also terrible. You can see where I've done in a few spots. It's coming through here now. There's a hole. Let me see if I can fix this for y'all. There's a hole right there, a hole right there, and there was big one down here. I had to take a welder, weld them up, because this exhaust decided it wanted to rust through. And the hitches, way too thin. This one's had to be bent back 500 times, and I've not been stupid with it either. Rocks haven't hit it, it just bent like that. Another major problem. This doesn't have a latch to keep it on, and likes to fly off going down the road if you're hauling it. And these little plastic tabs are rubber, that's wearing through. So you can see right there. Another thing, the injectors on these, mint. Loves getting dirty and clogging up, even if I use a white cloth for the fuel. So, there's that. And now, here's my problem. What actually made me decide to show you this video. And keep in mind, yes, that's a lot of miles for a four-wheeler, but this has happened twice. I don't know if you could hear it in the video, but the fool is rattling all to hell, and it's coming from my clutch. It got so hot the other day, I barely rubbed the sticker, and it rubbed off. So that tells you how hot the clutch cover was. That's my problem right now. And another thing, good luck keeping rear axles. I mean, easy riding, blacktop riding, whatever type of riding you're gonna be doing, good luck with axles. I've replaced both of these. Both of these are East Lake heavy duty axles. And another problem with running heavy duty axles in these four-wheeler, the spacing between your rear swing arm mounts from here to back there is so tight when you run a big axle, even with smaller bolts, which I did, it rubs the boots, rips the boots, dirt gets in there, and the axle self-disintegrates. And another thing Polaris did wrong, they need to put axle guards, because I had an axle break over here. As you can see, it's the stain from right here. It hit the A-arm, bent the A-arm up, and bent the rear end. This was pushed all the way over there, and I had to buy a new A-arm because the axle broke. This is the way they got it designed. Overall, terrible. But now, if you're the weekend warrior where you just go out and ride around and have fun, I guess it's all right. But overall, these four-wheelers had too many problems if you're the type of rider that goes out and actually rides. Yeah, they shine up pretty good. Everybody talks about Polaris plastics. The only thing I've had a problem with is I left it out in the sun and it melted right here. I touched it and my finger went down. And I'm in eastern Kentucky. It's not that hot. Other than that, plastics are very well in these four-wheelers. But overall, yeah, get you one of these. If you have a little bit of mechanical knowledge, I know if we could change some bearings, which is another major problem. And I know, sounds like I'm griping about the Ford nonstop, but I've had nothing but problems. That's the truth. I recommend if you do know mechanical knowledge and you want to have some fun and for the bang for the buck, yeah, get a 570. And one thing I do recommend, just a little tip about these four-wheelers. The stock air filter is restrictive on these things. Get your K&N. Wouldn't help if you clean it every now and then, as you see I need to, but get your K&N. Another thing, you can see right there where I done it. There's a restrictor plate that runs up in there and restricts the airflow. Cut that out. And some of the new models have one right here. Cut those out. All I'm saying is, don't try to use your low gear. You'll notice a lot more bottom end. Y'all have a good day. This is Rednecks Do It Better.